Hey folks, Country Prepper here. I decided to go out and do an overnighter with my bug out bag and test out some gear. If you guys have been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that I change my bug out bag twice a year for winter and summer, and it's October now, so I'm going to start getting prepared for my winter bug out bag. And I'm getting a new backpack for sure, and I wanted to come out and test a bunch of gear that to figure out what I want to put in my bug out bag for the winter. So this is not what I usually keep in my bug out bag. This is just what I have packed for this overnighter so that I can test some different gear. I have the to-go systems trifecta with me, but I also have stuff to set up for a cold weather super shelter just in case that thing is not isn't going to keep me warm enough. The forecast for tonight is, last I looked, showed 42 degrees for tonight, and not too bad a wind, so it shouldn't be too bad, but I think it'll be a good test for that product. So I'm going to show you guys that in an upcoming video, but for this video, I'm just going to show you what I brought along with me. So I'm going to go get my fire started because the mosquitoes are already starting to bug me, and then I'll get started. Alright, so I'm in the main compartment because I got to my fire kit, which is real simple, just fat wood shavings, fat wood pieces, some cotton balls and Vaseline, and a big ferro rod, so nothing special there. Got a 2 mil plastic drop cloth, 9 foot by 12 foot. This is part of the super shelter that I'm going to build, and the other part of it is the SOL heavy duty emergency blanket. Just works really good. Got a reflective surface on one side and olive drab on the other, so it's a pretty good size, but I'll show more about that when I do that video. I have the to-go systems trifecta. I'll be doing another video on that, a separate video. I have my Baco Laplander in here just because I know I'm going to need it. I have my SOG Tactical Tomahawk, just in case I get bored. I can throw my tomahawk a little while. Of course, I got a stainless steel cup because I brought I'll show you later, for my food, just to boil some water. Extra pair of socks. Always have an extra pair of socks in any kind of bug out bag. I got my military poncho. I've already done a video on that, and I'll put a annotation up in the corner in case you want to go watch that if you missed it. And then I have just a fleece, I think it's 40-degree sleeper bag, just in case that trifecta doesn't quite do its job. So I'm pretty sure it will, but I am a prepper, so I am being prepared. Next, in here, these are those, I've talked about these before, the Orion Search and Rescue Fire Starter Signal Flare. I'm going to do a separate video on those. Got some tent stakes wrapped in jute twine. They're wrapped in jute twine to keep them from rattling, but gonna need those for my shelter setups. And then in the top of here, I have some Gorilla Tape, which I'm going to show you how you can start a fire with Gorilla Tape. That's another video I'm doing while I'm out here. And then I have some, I believe this is number 12 bank line, and I got 100 feet of 550 paracord. So now I'll move to the next compartment. Alright, in this pouch I have my extra cameras, batteries, power banks, solar charger, all that good stuff. So nothing you guys really care to see. What I was talking about for just having to boil water, I brought that for breakfast. And if I can get it out, I brought that for supper. So just keeping it real light and easy for this one. I also brought, this is a little generic folding wood stove that I talked about in my cooking contest for bushcraftrecipes.com. I'm going to do a quick boil test with this in another video. And then brought some, I got quite a few packs of coffee, singles, and then some Lipton tea just in case I'm up late, can't sleep, and want something in my belly. And then, of course, there's a couple of sporks in there too, just the cheap plastic ones. I ordered a Sea to Summit one, but I haven't gotten it yet. And in these pouches, this is going to go on my belt here in just a few minutes, but these are spare magazines for my concealed carry weapon. You guys all know what that is. This is all my first aid stuff. You guys have seen most of this stuff before. I got bug repellent, wet wipes, compressed towels, compression wraps, you know, all the essentials. First aid to me, honestly, is boring, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. But I also have chapstick, ibuprofen, and eye drops in here. Oh, and some hand warmers. You never know. I also brought with me a backup knife. I'm starting to try to learn how to do kydex, and I didn't get it finished before I brought it along, but I wanted to bring it with me anyway, so that's what it looks like so far. That's my Condor Rodan. Set that off to the side because I'm going to use it in a minute. Extra flashlight, even though I have my EDC flashlight with me, but just in case, you never know. I also brought a lantern with me, just for the sake of lighting purposes for shooting videos. Brought a pair of leather gloves for handling stuff in the fire. Something to sharpen my knife with. Smith's field sharpener. Brought my Renovo Trio emergency water filter. This, in my opinion, is one of the best, probably top 2 water filter straws on the market anyway. And I need to do a video of it someday. Of course, I have a compass with me. That one's made by Brunton. In here, I just have some little miscellaneous stuff. I got a can opener for my dog's food. These are the pre-filters for the Renovo Trio. Got a little whistle in there, a button compass, an extra little micro LED flashlight. I got some tin foil and a signal mirror and a little Bic lighter. And I think in the bottom there is a Fresnel lens. And then a pencil I still have in there from when I had this as my Altoids tin survival kit, which I need to redo because I need to start carrying that again. But I believe that is everything. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, I got a couple of glow sticks and an extra one of those Orion flares. So that is actually it, guys. Oh, I also, of course, have 2 liters of water with me, and I forgot to mention this. This is my Leatherman rebar multi-tool. So that is it, guys. So yeah, look forward to the next few videos, and I'm really going to enjoy this overnighter. So next, I guess I should show you what I'm actually carrying on me. Alright, to show you the rest of what I'm carrying, I usually carry a different pocket knife with me when I go in the woods, just because I don't want to lose my EDC folder. So this is my SCH 501. Very, very decent knife. Got my dog with me, Woodrow. I might show him in a video later. I'm going to take this here off my belt so I can show you. This is my survival knife, my Condor Crutalis, with all the add-ons that I put on it. I did a video on that if you want to go look at it, or maybe I'll put a link up there for it for you. Let's see. I'll just set that down instead of putting it back on my belt. Already showed you that. My EDC flashlight. Already showed you that. My CCW. I got my SCH 406N. My neck knife with my that little ferro rod with jute twine wrapped around it that came from Gear Nut. Just happened to line up really well on the sheath on this knife, so that's what I put on it. I got my base layers with me. Wearing the shirt right now. I didn't bring the bottoms. The shirt. And then also want to give a big shout out to my buddy Bristol Prepper. Sent me this shirt, and Another day, another way. That's his catchphrase. Really nice shirt. This is embroidered. This is not some screen print type thing. This is really, really nice. So thank you very much, Bristol Prepper. And I will put a link up here to his channel. There will also be a link below in the description. I'm going to leave a link to everything that I'm bringing with me here on Amazon, just in case you guys want to go check it out, get some extra specs, see what the prices are, things like that, because I'm just going to show how to use it basically. So, and then the trifecta, the website for them, and all their social media stuff. So that's it for today, guys. Well, I mean, that's it for this video, not for today, because it's an overnighter. I'm going to be here for a while shooting a lot of videos. So that is it for now. So thanks for watching. See you next time.